stick, take off your gloves, grab that sweater and you're ready for love. It's the hockey sock rock. It's the hockey sock rock.
Welcome to another action-packed episode of Shop from the Point. As you see, I have my new set. No, it's my living room. Yeah, that's it. And I represent two of my favorite things. The hockey that I was taught, which was by videos, Don Cherry, Canadian hockey, respect to Canada, and of course the greatest NHL team, and a little Lady Liberty there. So anybody gives me crap for not hanging a Team USA jersey, Lady Liberty represents my American heritage. That brings me to my next topic. There's a little known tournament outside of the real hardcore called the World Championship. It takes place mostly in Europe every year. And I was actually here in Germany just 2 years ago. And teams that don't make the playoffs in the NHL, or players that don't make the playoffs in the NHL, or get eliminated in the first round, if they elect to do so, they can play for their host country in this really great tournament that does get ignored in North America. European hockey fans understand this tournament and how great it is, and it's a yearly tournament. It's fantastic. The good news is NBC Sports, formerly Versus in the United States, both channels I'm not familiar with because I didn't live in America when I guess they came to be, are going to carry some of these games, and they did rebroadcast the 5-4 OT victory by the United States over Canada, and the United States hasn't beat Canada in a very, very long time. I don't advertise. I don't take any advertise other than what YouTube tells me, so please don't take this as an advertisement. If you really want to capture the spirit of international hockey, nowhere can you find it more in the 2001 HBO documentary, Do You Believe in Miracles? It really captures really what international hockey is supposed to be about, and the championship run or the gold medal run that the United States had, and overcoming the Soviet powerhouse hockey team, really professional hockey team, in those days when only amateurs were allowed to play. Highly recommend this film. You should check it out. One of the things I found most interesting about it is there was a political climate that was not unsimilar to the current political climate. We had gas issues, international crises going on in the late 70s, early 80s. And it shows how this team kind of changed the attitude of the malaise, so to speak, that was going on in the United States. A malaise that I think it's pretty accurate. It's pretty similar to what we see now. Who knows? Maybe an American hockey team can snap us out of it, like the 1980 Olympic team did. If you don't know too much about the 1980 Olympic team, you might know who Neil Broughton was. Neil Broughton scored the Stanley Cup winning goal for the Devils in 1995. He scored the game winner, and it's just a really spectacular movie to watch. You might see Fetisov and Konstantinov, another former Devils, former Detroit Red Wings, in this video. Highly recommend it. Please check it out. It captures the spirit of international hockey. Now we're going to move on to the playoffs and my Rangers and Flyers Devil Series. But first, I have birthday wishes going out to the greatest goaltender of all time. It's May 6, 2012. Happy birthday to Martin Brodeur. You're 40 years young, and I have a tribute for you.
Fill my soul, you're my only goal. Come on and do the hockey sock rock. Come on and do the hockey sock rock. Come on and do the hockey sock rock. Hey, baby. Watch those Devils, honey. Meet you in the penalty box later. Hey, how about coming up the Big Esco's place and see you.
I just thought I'd dedicate that to Martin Brodeur with some NHL veterans that are around the same age. Happy birthday, Martin. Good luck in the playoffs. And rock out! just a quick overview of the NHL playoffs thus far. Los Angeles versus St. Louis. Like I said, I wish I went with my original pick, or my original idea that LA would cause some damage. I now say that Los Angeles is going to the Stanley Cup Final. They're a lot like the '93 Los Angeles Kings. I don't think. I think the physicality factor will stop them from their Cup dreams. I think any Eastern Conference team can beat the Los Angeles Kings, but I will pick them over any team that they play in the next round. Los Angeles is going to the finals, and they will lose to an Eastern Conference team. St. Louis is done. They've lost their goaltender. This is a really, truly upsetting time for them, and they looked real good against San Jose. Goodbye, St. Louis, and hello, LA. I'll see you in the Stanley Cup Finals versus any Eastern Conference team. Nashville and Phoenix. We all know about the Radulov situation. I had a video about Mr. Radulov himself. He also did not play in Game 4. And he's probably... I wouldn't be surprised if Tots benched him for the rest of the series. The Nashville Predators were able to actually avoid a sweep, and they managed to pull out Game 4. I don't see them going much further. They don't have the offense without Radulov. Well, even though Radulov was not producing, Phoenix is a bruising physical team, and they will move on in this series. They now lead at 3-1, and they'll probably play Los Angeles in the next round, where their Stanley Cup hopes will be crushed. Moving on to the New York Rangers. The series is tied at 2-2. Great game the other night. I said before I have nothing but respect for the Washington Capitals. I do think the Rangers are going to eventually pull this out, but it's going to be in a Game 7, and I think if it goes to a Game 7, this series could really go either way, but it's probably going to go to a Game 7, and maybe home ice advantage will put them over the top. Rangers offense, besides Marian Gaborik, who is turning around, has to start producing. They're going to have to get goals and opportunities from their forwards. You saw what Lundqvist had probably the save of the playoffs. He stoned and stunned Alexander Ovechkin, but the Rangers are going to have to get more offense from their forwards if they want to move on. New Jersey and Philadelphia calling Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux, where are you? Well, Giroux's production's been down, and he's the guy, the biggest factor that I think that the New Jersey can't compete with. New Jersey is now doing what I told them to do, is start picking on the weakness in goal that Philadelphia has. And I'm starting to think New Jersey's going to pull this out. Giroux's really going to have to start having a big game. His last game, he was barely found. Everybody can have an off night. I'm going to change my pick on this one. Look for New Jersey to advance, and they'll probably play the New York Rangers in the Wales Conference Final, or the Eastern Conference Final. That's it for my playoffs. Getting away from the world of hockey, I'd like to talk about music for a second. This weekend, great musician by the name of Adam Yauch, otherwise known as MCA of the Beastie Boys, passed away. I consider myself a little bit of a musician. I played in bands in New Jersey when I was a teenager and older, and one of my former bandmates watches my show, and he could not deny, and I could not deny, the huge influence that this band had on me and our music. And if you watch this show or you're interested in the show, you know that I'm a big hip-hop and hard rock fan. And I just wanted to close the show with a little tribute to Mr. Yauch and how much I appreciated his work. His battle with cancer came to an end just this past weekend. And I just wanted to say something before I went out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Take care.